Former Steinhoff CEO boss Markus Jooste shoots himself dead in South Africa while facing arrest, after he was ordered to pay £19 million fine for role in country's biggest corporate scandal. His body was found on a beach in the affluent neighborhood of Hermanus, just a few hundred meters from his luxury compound. He was ordered to pay £19 million fine. He had reportedly booked a flight from Cape Town to Johannesburg on Thursday evening to hand himself in with his former Steinhoff colleague Stephanus Grobler for a court hearing on Friday. The allegations include, amongst others, fraud, a pattern of racketeering activities and contravention of Financial Markets Act against Steinhoff International Holdings. Instead, he told his wife Ingrid he was going for a walk. Shortly after, police arrived at his home, and he is said to have shot himself in the head as they closed in. He was still alive at the time, then transported to the hospital, and succumbed a few minutes after arrival at the hospital. Markus Jooste, born on June 30, 1960, his father was a postal worker and an avid horse race punter. Instilling also in his son an interest in the races, attended Stellenbosch University. He had been married to his beloved wife, Ingrid Jooste, for many years. They had a son and 2 daughters. The dark side of his alleged affair with polo-playing socialite Bertie Odendel made headlines in South Africa. The Golden Girl, 34-year-old Bertie Odendel, living the good life at the pristine Val de Vai polo estate near Parle, where she owns several properties, and a luxury apartment in Bantry Bay. Which is linked to Jooste, who was also a prominent racehorse owner, and a big player on the local horse racing with a number of wins under his belt. He owns between 200 and 250 racehorses. Jooste had bought a hill to watch his horse Douglas MacArthur run in the Epsom Derby. The famous Epsom Hill area of the course was rebranded Poundland Hill after Investec struck a deal with Steinhoff International, which owns the high street retailer. He resigned from Steinhoff International in 2017, after our $194 billion of value from the company wiped out. He served as the company's CEO since 1988 and had overseen an expansion that turned Steinhoff from a small Johannesburg furniture outfit into Europe's second-largest homeware retailer. Jooste made the country's top 20 best-paid executive in South Africa list. He was listed at number 18 with earnings of $38.4 million in 2015. He was 27 when he became the financial director of, where his path crossed with Dawn, and he invested in them. Markus Jooste's estimated net worth is around $400 million. And have a $22 million Gulfstream G550 jet. Steinhoff revealed holes in its accounts in December of that year, the first sign of an accounting fraud that led to the near collapse of the retail group, which is the majority owner of South African and European discount retailers Pepkor and Pepco. The company has suffered hefty losses and a stream of lawsuits since then. Jooste told a South African parliamentary inquiry in 2018 that he was not aware of any accounting irregularities when he left the retailer in December 2017. He had also been under fraud investigation by South African police. The ex-CEO is accused of using fake transactions to artificially inflate the group's profits. The investigation found that Mr Jooste published false, misleading, or deceptive statements about Steinhoff International Holdings which he knew to be deceptive, the FCSA said. In a statement Wednesday, the FCSA's issued a April 19 deadline for the payment. But he selected another way.